I noticed tonight Simi Valley was mentioned a few times, and did my research on Simi Valley. This is a true fact. You can look it up on your own. Simi Valley is the incest capital of California. No joke. It must get pretty interesting during the dry season. Hey, Dad, get off me. The house is on fire. I came up with the idea of a new drinking game, and the rules are simple. All you gotta do is show up at a comedy, any given comedy show, and every time a comedian brings up their ethnicity, you take a shot. By the fifth comic, I swear to God, you'll be straddling the pool table wearing nothing but a boot and a smile. My grandmother recently passed away, Alzheimer's, and sad disease, devastating disease, but I've come up with some positives about Alzheimer's. First of all, you'll never see another rerun as long as you live. Even if your grandkids don't visit you. Fuck it, it's like they don't even exist in the first place. Tell me honestly, who here wouldn't love to take a shit on the rug and legitimately blame it on the dog?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, okay, thank you, finally. And, you know, I miss my grandma. I think about my grandma a lot, and I worry. I worry that maybe somehow she got confused and ended up in pet heaven. Like Kamaka said, I am from Oxnard, the town that sounds like it smells. And, I love living in Oxnard. I've lived there for almost 21 years now, and one of my favorite things about Oxnard are, we have essays, homies, you know, guys shaved heads, socks all the way up to their knees. These guys crack me the fuck up. If you ever observe them, first of all, they give each other the most fucked up greetings like, "Ole dog, here comes fucking chicken fingers and squats, eh?" And they always get their nicknames put on the back of a Raiders jersey. I would love to put my nickname on the back of a Raiders jersey, but I really don't think I can endure walking around with pity fuck in the back of my shirt all day. Oh man. I remember one time a homie in a wheelchair tried to get crazy with me. He's like, "Oh, fool, you're fucking lucky there's no ramp here, eh?" And I don't drive, so I walk everywhere. And sometimes I'll be just in my hometown walking down the street, and out of nowhere, a homie will pop out and go, "What the fuck, fool? What you doing in my neighborhood? You're fucking disrespecting, fool." And at that time, I just kind of have to stop, look around, and say, if you mean by respect, I should be graffitiing on the houses, abandoning shopping carts, and impregnating the local teenage girls, then you're right. I'm absolutely not meeting your quota of respect. And then every now and then I'll get one of these, one will come up to, "Hey, fool, where are you from, fool?" I mean, look at me, goddammit. What am I going to say? "Mayberry, bitch, what?" That wasn't that funny. Shut up. Another thing that kind of perks my curiosity, but at the same time just annoys me, is the idol worship in this country is out of hand. I mean, we have all these friggin' like People Magazine, Entertainment Weekly, we have all those celebrity gossip shows, and friggin' Britney Spears has like 30 paparazzis everywhere she friggin' goes. And nowadays, if your fame starts to slip, all you have to do is release a sex tape and you're like back in the game. Yeah, it's getting, I mean, people don't worry about themselves, they're too worried about what Cameron Diaz is doing and Justin Timberlake, and everyone has to know every aspect of their lives. I honestly believe the next step is celebrity toilet cams. I can see the cover of People Magazine now. Guess who's passing solids this season? Celebrity Corn Check, page 65. Oh boy. And now we have shows like MTV Cribs, which is probably the biggest fuck you to any honest, hard-working person. Does Busta Rhymes really need 3 green Lamborghinis? Does Justin Timberlake really need a swimming pool in the shape of a $? Wait a minute, that's Richie Rich. He's not real. That's why I like him. But anyways, I think the only thing I've figured out from watching MTV Cribs is that bling bling's living proof that retards love shiny shit. I'm proud of that one. Well, I hate to admit this, but recently me and my old lady, who happens to be a year younger than me, had a bit of a pregnancy scare. And, oh God, forgive me, but the idea of abortion did run through my head. Yes, it did. And you know, I'm all for pissing off Republicans, but I think that's a little extreme even in my case. And it's a matter of personal responsibility. But ended up just being a scare, thank God, because the whole time I was debating, I had this, just in the back of my head, I just had this picture of a little tombstone that read, "Tough break, kiddo." I quit comedy. I'm going back to interpretive dance. Fuck you all. And while I was pondering that, I figured out what I want on my own tombstone. I want my tombstone to read, "This guy has a bright future." You know, and I'm dating a Mexican Catholic girl, which is cool. You know, but she tries to just push her faith in my face every so often and starts this big old fight. Because I have this weird stance on religion. I do believe in God, but I believe she gave up on us a long time ago. Like, I don't know, either God created Earth first thing on a Monday or last thing on a Friday. I can't figure it out. And I like researching different religions and that. And one religion that just blows my mind is Scientology, which is just based on a series of early 70s sci-fi books. And I'm convinced, yeah, it's true, look it up. And I'm convinced 100 years from now, there's going to be a religion based around the never-ending story. Because think about it, a minute, all of you, look me in the eyes. Deep down inside, aren't we all just running from the big nothing? And I was fortunate enough, another religion I was researching is Jehovah's Witnesses, and I recently had an in-depth conversation with a Jehovah's Witness. And they believe that only 144,000 people go to heaven. Man, things must get pretty competitive for those last couple of spots. No, I'm kidding. Heaven's already filled up, and they devote their whole lives and their whole existence to be good in hopes that there'll be a servant for one of these people in heaven. Jesus Christ, and I thought I had low self-esteem. And half my family is Roman Catholic, the other half is Bible-thumping fundamentalist evangelist. And once every couple of years, I'm forced to go to Tulsa, Oklahoma, or Waco, Texas. And just to give you an idea of how ass-end backwards these people are, my stepsister's church in 1995, and their congregation is 15,000 strong. In 1995, they boycotted MTV because they felt that show singled out, promoted interracial dating. No joke, so fucking what? That's not the joke, so fucking what? Oh man, and they go on about they're getting ready for this rapture, and they believe there's going to be a holy war and then a rapture. That's why they're egging on the Muslims pretty much. Honestly, they believe there's going to be a holy war, and they go on about this rapture like this. All the Christians are going to be just sucked up to heaven. Man, trust me, I won't be a rapture. It'll be more like a manufacturer's recall. Oh, what else do I have here? Good. I guess that's it. I'll be back next week unless a dog digs up the people that used to live in my house. Thank you guys.